Hey, hey, hey.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great.
I'm adjusting our little video here. For those of you who do not know, we actually have a YouTube account.
Off.
And we publish the same podcast there, but it has video. So if you want to watch us,
Feel free.
you probably don't want to watch us.
It's probably not a good site.
I'm usually a hot mess.
I am a mess today. I just don't care.
I feel like I just slurred my words.
It's fine. So what's going on?
This is like final 4-H week. Both households have been 4-Hing.
So, you know, my household is not a true 4-H household.
You are though now. You can't say
4-H
that.
household, and we
as opposed to a real one? Like, what's that even mean?
Well, because we don't really we don't show animals, but we participate.
But that's
in
okay.
Other
4-H
parts
is not just
of 4-H,
animals,
right? So,
right now, I wish I kind of didn't have kids who showed animals.
Right. 2 of my 3 kids. So do I, with the way that you smell sometimes. But 2 of my 3.
Listen, you had a family birthday party, and I actually changed my entire outfit.
I know, I couldn't believe it.
And tried to look presentable.
I know it. So 2 of my 3 kids are participating in 4-H, and they have judging this weekend, as do yours.
Saturday.
For Geauga County. And we have been cramming, finishing books, finishing posters. Sam's posters are done. Liv's book is, I think, almost done. She has one more thing. We're printing out pictures at CVS,
making multiple trips
running
a day
like crazy.
Okay, but listen, so Bill,
done.
I said, hey, he was so helpful, and he went to CVS to pick up the pictures that we needed to finish a bunch of things, which I'm sure there'll still be another run to CVS for photos. So I opened them up, and I'm like, well, these feel like there's nothing in there. 3 pictures from August of 2023.
So they're a full year old. Have they been sitting there?
They've
for
just
the
been
whole
sitting
year?
there, apparently, that nobody ever gave to us when I've been there 10,000 times at CVS. And so Bill went back to pick up the big pack of 43 pictures that I ordered.
Oh, dear Lord.
So,
Well,
and we probably don't need all 43, but I wanted to be prepared.
So you know what I did do when I printed out Sam's pictures last night is I threw in a few family photos as well.
Oh,
because
good.
We never print photos.
Yeah.
So I'm and I got a new frame. Actually, it's that frame that
Yeah, the
broke.
broken one from the market.
I only get things from the market that are broken. And so one of the frames broke. So do you see I printed out a picture and I put it up there.
It looks great.
I know. So we had we had this one picture of the 5 of us at my brother's wedding that I just, at the rehearsal dinner. I loved this picture of us. So I printed it out, and so it wasn't a wasted trip to CVS all around. But
there you go. That's
anyways,
good.
yeah. So we did that, and we've been running. But so you mentioned my kids. We have 3 kids, and they have all their birthdays are within 1 week of each other.
This is crazy.
So in the month of July. So Olivia is July 18th.
Tomorrow. Happy birthday, Olivia. Geraci, Thursday. So,
yes.
well, when you hear this, it'll be tomorrow.
That's right. So if you see her, wish her happy birthday on
15,
Thursday.
Olivia.
The big 1-5.
Woo, woo, woo. She's got a hot lunch date tomorrow.
Yes, she does. Sam will be 13 on the 27th, and Joey will be 9 on the 25th. So
do you know that Joey could be in 4-H next year?
I don't think he wants to. We keep asking him if he wants to do gear.
So my rule is usually always follow GPS.
Wait, is she in Waze or Google Maps? Hold on, we're having
I feel like you should just go the regular way unless.
Yeah, reason I ask, what is she in?
Are you in Waze or Maps?
Oh, that's weird.
I don't know. It's a tough call. There might be construction. Tell her to go 270.
Yeah, do what it says.
Bill always says, whatever the GPS redirects you to, you should follow.
That is true. With the exception, we have discovered recently, Tom and I have discovered Waze.
Is bad?
I swear, and I love Waze because it tells you the speed if a policeman's there. And I always get worried that I'm going to be like the first one to find the policeman, though. But the last couple of times, I have this fear. I'm like, what if no one else did it? But the last couple of times, I was literally went to the store while she was at volleyball the other day, and I was trying to figure out the fastest way because it was in Eastlake, which I'm not super familiar with. So I put it in, and it said it was 11 minutes. And I'm like, I know I'm closer than that. So then I put it in Google Maps, and it was 5 minutes away. I'm like, what on earth?
Very strange.
It was very strange. So sometimes, I don't know if something's up with that. But anyways, my dogs are barking. All All right, dogs. Can somebody?
This is a really good podcast, everyone.
I'm sure you guys have all enjoyed this so far.
Phone conversations, dogs bark. I'm sure it's just Bill here with the pictures from CVS.
From CVS, yet another CVS run. So, anyways, we had our family over the other day. So we had Friday night Sam's birthday party, Sunday morning Joey's birthday party. P.S. He wanted a video game truck, $400. They sat in it for 1 hour.
And I feel like it was kind of your fault.
It was my fault because I said the pizza's here and thinking they would go right back in after they ate.
And then you also have this luxurious pool.
But they went in the pool instead. And so we will not do that again. But that's okay.
That's expensive.
It was very expensive. And then we had our family party that evening, Sunday evening.
We just crash it.
Which that's fine. If we had other friends they would come to, we just don't have any other friends.
It's not true.
No, you guys are like family.
Listen, we had no kids.
Yeah.
And we've eaten at the Geraci house every
3
single
nights
night
in a row, I think.
With no kids.
That's really pathetic of you. But so anyways, Bill and Kristin were the stars of the party because my kids opened their gifts and my 2 boys received.
We like to give good gifts.
They give actually terrible gifts.
No. One time we gave a terrible gift and that was your doing.
No, I'm being sarcastic. You guys give very good gifts.
We gave one very bad gift.
I still stand by that decision.
She told us to give Joey leggings for Christmas.
He likes those Under Armour ones that you wear under shorts.
He cried.
He wanted a pair. And then he got them and he cried. But
in front of us.
He did. It was very inappropriate. But now he loves them. And so I stand by that decision. But regardless,
it wasn't fun.
They like to purchase gifts that need refills, that people need to buy their own refills.
That cost them more money.
So literally,
or make
we have this Bartesian drink maker that they bought us, which is probably the coolest thing that we own.
It is pretty cool.
But we have to buy the refills for it. So it's like,
and we drink the refills.
They do,
and you have to provide the alcohol that goes in the machine,
which you do. You do sometimes.
We do a great job of that.
So I am not complaining on that.
I think we've brought you like 4 bottles in the last month.
Yes, you are definitely.
And I don't even drink it.
Your husband does.
He does.
But I don't even mind it because it's so fun and such a cool toy.
And you have the perfect counter space for it.
I don't love it out on my counter, but it's fine.
But that's like your bar area, and that's nice.
It's totally fine. What I don't love.
Look it up. It's a great gift idea for a very special person in your life.
It is a Keurig for alcohol. But what is not cool is when they purchase.
Did you get the pictures from CVS, Bill? Like a pile of them?
What?
No, Campbell wants you to know she's coming home.
What did you just say?
What'd you say?
It's not there. Tom took Sam somewhere.
Sorry. The pictures have been secured from CVS.
Thank goodness. So they bought the boys gel blaster guns. So I don't know if you're familiar with these things, but
all the rage at the high school.
It looks like a Nerf gun, but you fill them with these Orbeez water beads or whatever.
You have to soak them for like 3 hours.
For 3 hours, and they like turn into these little gel beads, and then it's like a machine gun. It's super.
I couldn't believe how fast those things shoot out of there.
And you will get welts on you if you get hit.
We were in Target for so long because we needed them to go to the back and look and like make sure they didn't have any others. And we were like him-hauling around.
So they were the hit though. The boys absolutely like have fallen in love. And it was funny because Joey was a little unsure, I think.
Well, we almost got Olivia one.
Oh, I think she's a little jealous.
So, but Campbell's they're going to lunch tomorrow at Restoration Hardware. And so we thought in Sephora, so we thought that would be, so I'm like, oh, forget it.
For sure. But I think Joey was like a little intimidated by it at first until he tried it last night. And he was like, this is the greatest thing ever.
They shot Bill in the calf.
Totally. He had welts up and down his calf.
He's like, go ahead. Just shoot me in the leg.
He did. He said it was okay.
And they went bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. It's very aggressive.
And it hurt.
So
meanwhile, while they were doing that, Tom and I were constructing a display because Danna had a great idea. So Campbell's taking this project for 4-H and it's called like Makeover My Space, where you remodel your room. And so, and she did, we basically built her when we did the addition to the house. Mm-hmm. So we documented everything, and then we had to have their bathroom redone, as you all remember, because we had a big leak in our house. So we documented it. And like, Danna, can you think of anything that would be better than a 3-sided poster?
Sure can.
And Danna's like,
so we took a piece of plywood and we put shiplap on it.
Which her walls in her bedroom are shiplap.
Yes. And so Tom has
we're like a mini
Home Depot here. We really are. We have so much. So he went out to the shed and he got a couple pieces of shiplap and a big piece of plywood, and they just nail gunned it right in there. And it looks so good. It's such
this will be her little vision board.
Yeah, it's very
poster
cool.
that she can talk about what she did for her remodel. So while we were constructing this,
the picture frame broke.
Oh no, Bill broke the picture frame.
We stole it from the market because it was already broken.
Oh my. Anyways, that's going to be our poster board. So we're still 4-H and we have so much 4-H to do. If your kid says, I want to take summer projects, just say no.
Yeah. Scotch tape I thought would work. It
This
doesn't.
is a terrible podcast.
This is the worst podcast ever. Okay, so I have something else to talk about. So you might all remember that last week, if you listened, you talked and met Mr.
Hello,
Branch.
Mr. Branch.
You got to meet him, our children's band director, who also is a baker, and he brought me literally like the best gluten-free cupcakes I've ever had. So
Frosting and Fire is his business name.
So as we know, he specializes in hot sauce as well, which P.S. he did say.
We're now uninviting him for that.
He is not. He originally had said, oh, I should come on the podcast to taste test
hot sauce.
But after what happened this weekend, we're saying no.
You're fired, Mr. Branch, from the podcast.
He texted and he said, hey, I have a graduation party this weekend, and they asked me to make.
Who ordered this? Because this, and actually, I saw the kids in the picture. Yes, I know. Yes. I figured it out. I'm like,
yes.
Oh, these poor people, because I bet they didn't label them.
I know one of the boys, and I actually want to reach out and be like, did you eat this? So anyways,
I bet it was a surprise.
And he said, I have these chocolate covered strawberries, but they're made with ghost peppers. And we were like, what?
First of all, Mr. Branch sends us messages on Instagram.
Only on Instagram.
Because he doesn't like to pass out his phone number.
Right.
So Sam works for the band. And when you turn 18 and you work for the band, you get Mr. Branch's phone number. So I said, Sam, I'm sure Mr. Branch doesn't mind. Can you just give me his digits?
That's so
and
lame
so he
of
did.
You to even say it like that. Who says digits?
He did. And so I'm like, Mr. Branch, I promise I'm not going to utilize your phone number for anything besides this conversation.
Yes, but
which was awful.
So he brought over, he said, would you like to try these? I have a few extras.
I wasn't aware of any of this because I was non-responsive.
It was me having the conversation, and I was like,
4-Hing.
I'm up for anything, like whatever. I'm pretty adventurous. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'll try. That's great.
I like hot things. Like,
yeah,
I love
hot sauce. So I was like, yes, I will totally try this. So we had dinner, and I hadn't even had a glass of wine yet. Like, to tell you how early.
So our kids weren't here. So again, like the Pattersons have no kids, and we're hanging out with the Geracis.
So that would actually make it 4 nights in a row. By the way,
it's even more sad.
So pathetic. No,
our romantic life
I need to preface
does not
this.
Have fire.
I know it does
just
not.
Say that.
I also need to preface this with telling you that my husband specifically said to me, "This is a dumb decision.
Do not do it.
Not taste this strawberry. It's made with ghost peppers, and anything made with ghost peppers."
He calls them strawberries of doom.
Of doom. And Tom said to me, "Don't do this. This is a bad decision." And I was like, "You're being
Are you nervous?
ridiculous.
Your leg is shaking over there.
I don't know. Maybe. I feel like this is the worst podcast we've done yet.
It might be. It's okay. We'll keep rolling with it.
I'm sorry. So, anyways,
this is good. We're gonna get to the good part.
One bite of this, and
Danna goes first.
I took a bite, and
the crunch was good into the chocolate.
And
the strawberry looked good.
I said, "Oh, it's a little spicy. I definitely taste that spice."
Don't worry, I have video, and I will share.
And it hit.
Go to our
me
Instagram
like
page.
a ton of bricks. Like the pain that I felt. This went on for, I would say, at least a half hour of.
It was a real buzzkill because literally Danna was on the floor.
I was,
and
like,
we went home
crying. Like, and Tom said to me, "This is going to ruin your night. Don't do this." And I did not listen, and it ruined my night. Like, I have never had anything like this. I was so hot, like head to toe. I wanted to like go jump in our pool with my clothing on. Like, I could not function. I was like, I could not focus on anything. It was like taking over my body. Then I had heard that if you drink milk, it will help with something spicy.
Maybe 1 glass.
So I drank a half a gallon.
I bet it was
Bill
a half a gallon.
He thinks it was a half gallon.
I think it was a half a gallon.
I said a quarter gallon, but he said
I think it was a half. You were 2 gallons in
well,
because you had like a quarter in one.
Yes, I finished
and then
one.
you went a quarter in.
Now
the
you have
next.
to understand, I don't really particularly enjoy milk. I don't drink it on a regular basis.
Me either.
So I drank about a half gallon of 2% milk. And I then began to I will say it did help because eventually the smoke in my mouth went away.
What I've been told is you're supposed to swish it around.
I now know this.
You don't actually drink all the milk.
This is also something that I was told after the fact. So I drank within a half hour a half gallon of milk, which ironically I remember there being some kind of challenge when I was in high school, like to drink a gallon of milk and you couldn't throw up or something. And you had to, I don't remember, there's some kind of challenge. If you remember that, let me know. I feel like that was like a weird thing we did. I never did it. But anyways, so I drank a half gallon and I then proceeded to have the most insane stomach ache. Like, I was so bloated. I could not do anything. I literally laid flat on the floor. Kristin then felt the need to take my picture, which
Meanwhile,
she documented
communicating with
this
Mr.
entire
Branch,
thing. Yeah.
Because he wants to know, and he's like, oh my goodness, like he's laughing at us.
She took a picture of me and sent it to Mr. Branch. In the aftermath, I see in this picture, I had shorts on. My underwear are hanging out. Like, you could see my underwear up my leg.
So listen, I have black shorts and mine have like white like things built in.
So
like
these
little
have a built-in thing
so it could have been that.
But then there's those. Like,
well, how am I supposed to do? Why do you wear white underwear? That's not very attractive.
Remember when I bought the Amazon Essentials packet?
Yeah.
Pack? There was a white pair in there.
Anyways, I didn't know that I was sharing her underwear with Mr. Branch.
I don't know that I would actually. It's funny you say that. I don't know that I would ever like purposely purchase white underwear.
I would never buy white either, and I don't know why. Because I think when I think white, I go to nude color.
Yeah,
because
I always
if you're wearing
have
something.
Because if you're wearing white, I would wear nude.
Right.
I wouldn't wear white.
Right.
So that's really funny. But it was remember when I bought for like $4.
Yeah, you said they were good.
They're great. I have them on right now. They're fantastic. But
they're purple right now. If anybody wanted to know, she just showed them to me.
So you know that I changed my underwear at least. But it's also not the first time we've talked about changing underwear. God, this is a terrible podcast. So it was.
So then
10 out of 10 do not recommend.
She died. She turned into a ghost. Bill tried the same ghost pepper.
He tried to act cool.
He tried to be a man and like act like it wasn't like lighting his face on fire.
Next thing I know, he's shoving a hot dog bun in his mouth.
Yeah, he's eating bread. And so then I'm like, I'm just not going to do it because I'm smart. And then I'm like, no. I want this to be an
team
equal.
player.
I'm a team player. And it was hot. It was not uncomfortable for me. My lips burned. I mean, my lips felt on fire. But the good thing is no one documents anything but me. So there's no documentation of this.
I literally don't even take a picture of my kids.
She was dying.
Like,
Bill was dying.
Tom
would never embarrass me.
I had such a reaction though. Like I never had a reaction like that to anything.
It was like a heat like I've never tasted.
But it wasn't my lips. It was my tongue.
Oh yeah, you said your tongue. I have a picture of you with your tongue hanging out.
I think my tongue was swollen. It was just awful.
It was not an enjoyable strawberry.
No,
so,
like it didn't taste
well, Mr.
good.
Branch makes the best.
Like I would 10 out of 10 recommend
cupcake.
to purchase cupcakes from him.
Not the hot ones, not the ghost pepper.
No, I would not recommend purchasing these. I am sorry, Mr. Branch. I will send a lot of business your way.
If you decide not to put the ghost peppers in the strawberries,
I
you've
would
got
eat
something
those
going
all day
on because they
long.
were beautiful.
They were gorgeous. Very well decorated.
So so
10
that was
out
a
of
real
10.
night killer. It wasn't the greatest of evenings for us because we got fired.
What else is going on? Today is Prime Day.
Amazon Prime Day. What did you buy? Share tomorrow, today, and tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow, yeah. So last week I lost my AirPods, so I bought a new pair last week, and then Olivia lost an AirPod, which we then tracked it to the high school track. So we walked the track looking for this. It isn't. I didn't tell Tom this. We found a piece of an AirPod that it looked like a lawnmower or something had gotten to. Although it's a turf field, but there's grass on the other side. So we think that maybe that was it. So we ordered another pair of AirPods today. We got...
Was it a good deal? What was the price?
$119 for the Gen
What kind
3s.
of a discount?
I don't know. I should look. I don't know.
I think it's been like a 4% discount. It's not very big.
No.
What I bought on Amazon Prime while she's looking for this is that I bought a shower caddy. We haven't even talked about this. When we were at the All-American Sheep Show, Bill refused to shower in our camper.
Oh, really?
No. Our neighbor who has a camper just like ours.
So they're normally $169 and they're $119.
Oh, that's a good deal. That's a 30% deal.
It's a Prime Day deal. That's
actually a huge one.
It's a pretty good deal.
If you need AirPods, go there now.
Yeah. So go on. Sorry.
So every morning, well, first of all, we're at dinner and he can't decide, like the dinner conversation is, should I shower at night or should I shower in the morning?
It's a discussion.
Well, it's not when you're at a sheep show and like he's taking over the conversation with his showering and bath routine. And then he's like, I don't think I can shower in their shower.
I feel like some people may think that people don't shower at a sheep show.
He's like, I'm going to go to the barn and take a shower. So we have this nice camper and we all showered in the camper and Bill decides that he's going to walk to the barn to take a shower. So anyways, he didn't have a shower.
Do other people do that?
No one else that we know did this.
Is it
and
like a
every time he was in the shower, nobody was in it.
He's proud of himself. He's
it was in the barn
right now. He's quite
so
proud
here,
of
we don't have a shower caddy, but I bought one on Amazon Prime. So now we do.
Take everything?
Oh no, he used a sheep bucket. He used a bucket. I have a picture. I'll share that too.
All right. So I can honestly say that's a hillbilly
every
thing.
morning, because he determined morning was his time to take a shower. He can't do it at night. He has to do it in the morning. He walked with his little bucket with his towel and his soap and his shampoo. And he went to take a shower, and then he was smiling like everybody should be proud of him for taking a shower. And I'm like, I'm really embarrassed that my husband came. I always
Normally you want him to come.
I'm like, this is embarrassing.
Well, I'm glad he showered.
Anyway, so on Amazon Prime, I got a shower caddy so that we don't have to go through all that again.
Oh, speaking of shampoo, we bought, Olivia likes that Monday, and it's on Amazon
So that
Prime
doesn't work
now.
for Campbell. We gave our Monday to you.
You did, but it's 30% off if
That's
you
nice.
use Monday because Costco stopped carrying it.
Oh, really? And it's a TikTok shop special.
Yes, it is. Viral on TikTok. So
So
Liv
I
really likes that
also
one.
bought, the only other thing I bought on Amazon Prime, I'm a big spender, was cruise ship hooks, like magnetic cruise ship.
Yeah, but say why you needed them. I love
I'm
this.
not going on a cruise.
I know, but
No cruise for us. It even says like, great for cruise ships. Campbell is on the Ohio State Fair Junior Fair Board, and she moves in Sunday, and they have to literally, everything they own has to be around their bunk bed or hanging on the bunk bed. So I think she can magnetic click things to the bunk bed and hang her towels to dry.
So that's
So
perfect.
that's what I got on Amazon Prime Day.
I love it.
So, oh, look, everybody's so happy. We're fresh at a time.
We're so sorry, you
The
guys.
world's worst podcast has come to an end.
We're sorry. That's all I know. We're sorry.
The name of the podcast. We are
so sorry.
Until next time, friends, we're Miss Matt.